Alright, let's get back to where it all started. So I got the 75 series about a year ago now. It was a 1994 1HZ, had about 400,000 Ks on it, so I just got the cab and got rid of everything else basically, kept all the interior and the wiring loom and sold the rolling chassis with the engine. Then I did some online shopping and found some cab mounts that were going to work to the 80 chassis, and went up and got an 80 chassis off Marketplace and brought it home, gave it a wash, and then before I knew it I was doing the long and tedious process of wire wheeling. I think I wire wheeled for about 3 weeks straight just after work and just started pulling it apart. Lots of parts were rusted, such as the springs, they were actually snapped in some spots. Then I started the welding process and started welding all the cab mounts on. So there's about 6 cab mounts had to go on the front, and then there was 8 tray mounts. So this is all the welds of the cab mounts, and plenty of this weld through copper primer, weld through primer they reckon. But yeah, so it says not to weld on the radius as well with the engineer, so I was trying not to do that either. And then I was up to the tray mount, so same sort of thing, just copper primer, weld through primer. Got them all sitting on and level with the cab, so I had the straight edge, made that lined up with the cab, tacked it all on, and yeah, welded them out. So this was a steering box bracing, so apparently that's a weak point on the 80 series chassis, so braced that one up. And then I actually went over and edge primed everything after I cleaned it all up some more. So just showing all the bits of edge primer and the cab sitting on it. And these are GU cab mounts if anyone was wondering. But anyway, shackers, more wire wheeling, let's get into it. Here's some little ASMR clips of me edge priming. Now this was me trying to flip over the chassis. So I had so many attempts at this, I actually realised in here how heavy it actually was. Definitely underestimated how heavy it was, but I thought I was stronger than what I am. But hey, here's some attempts of me trying to flip it. So on this flip attempt here, I'm actually hitting the tray mount on the back horse, so that's why it's not going over. As you can see, I was trying to maneuver it, but had no luck. But as I place it down here, this is where it all goes to shit. But anyway, we got it back up, and 3rd time's the charm. So I missed a bit of filming, but I managed to get the cab back on, and I painted the chassis all black. And the diffs as well, and some of the suspension components. So I got them all in a nice gloss black, so they're looking nice and schmick. And here I'm putting the suspension in, and I was very eager to get the springs under it and see how it's sitting. So enjoys me pulling faces, getting these parts in. And this is how the cab and chassis is looking now. So just covered all pretty much where I'm up to right now. So next episode I'm gonna get my LS2 engine and the H55 gearbox all assembled and put together with a Marks 4 drive adapter kit. So look forward to that next episode. Cheers.